Hello and welcome back to the Moon Messages reading. So this is going to be your reading between the full moon in Sagittarius on the 25th and 26th of May until the new moon in Gemini on the 10th of June. Now this full moon that is present at the moment, the energies are already present in some parts of the world, and then tomorrow is going to be at its fullest in our part of the country. This full moon is a lunar eclipse and is also called the blood moon and the flower moon. So it's quite a powerful moon. Don't ask me any more about it though, because I don't know what those things mean. Unfortunately, I'm not an astrologer, but yeah, feel free to check those things out if you want to know a bit more about the energy of this particular full moon. So we have we've got 4 cards which have already been shuffled, and then we've got our crystal for the week, which is also the crystal that came out in my free readings group general reading for the week. So it just confirms it. That is the energy we are in. The Chrysocolla crystal is all about speaking your truth and expressing your authenticity. I will read the message in the book for anyone who isn't in my group and who hasn't heard that message, so I'm going to read that at the end, but I'm just going to go through what these cards represent first of all. So the first card we have is don't let pride get in your way. Okay, we've got quite a fiery energy. We've got Leo energy, so full moon in Leo, so already with the full moon straight away, I love that. And then we've got Leo energy, which is fiery, it's passionate, it's confident. Okay, so we're actually really in our strength at the moment. For obviously, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody. But it's just the type of energy that this full moon to new moon period, this next 2 weeks, is going to bring. So you might find that you might experience a lot more fiery people around you. People might be in their in their confidence a lot more, in their fiery personality more. You might find that you might get on the wrong side of people sometimes. They might be a bit sort of short fused to you. It might just be that you'll feel more confident in yourself, or people around you will feel more confident to kind of speak up and say their part, whether it be nice or not. I'm not sure, but maybe the cards will tell us a bit more. But yeah, it goes well with this card, the Chrysocolla crystal card, because it's all about speaking your truth. So you might find that you might build your confidence up to be able to speak your truth, or just some people around you might just want to tell you some things that you maybe didn't know, or you didn't expect. Okay, so just brace yourself with that. And what I want to say here is I'm being drawn to the next card, which has got kind of a lot of pink and purple around it. I feel to just come from your heart. So if people are coming to you and they're being a bit fiery, just kind of back off a little bit. Don't be fiery back to them. Don't jump straight into your reaction. Just take a pause, take a step back, and just come from your heart. Come from a place of compassion. They may be going through some things and they may not know how to express themselves properly. So they're just kind of reacting from a place of triggers and, just not know how to express themselves, and it just coming out the wrong way. So just bear that in mind, because I believe we're in a Mercury retrograde as well, which means that, the Mercury is going backwards, which kind of affects communication. So again, it's about that, speaking, expressing yourself, speaking your truth, communication. So you might find that communication is a little bit off, or just in a different energy with either yourself or other people. So just be kind to yourself and be kind to other people. Just try and come from your heart as much as you can. Okay, the next card we have is luck is on your side. So new moon Sagittarius. It's funny because this is actually a full moon in Sagittarius. So I feel like this, because it's saying new moon in Sagittarius, I feel like the energies are going to be a little bit different to normal. I feel like there is more action taking in this full moon period. I don't feel like it's so much rest and receive like it normally is. You might feel the urge to push yourself forward, like this arrow. So this arrow is kind of, when you've got a bow and arrow, you want to just pull it and aim towards something. So I feel like you are in in a kind of energy of wanting to push yourself forward, but I feel like there's something holding you back. So if I think about an arrow, you're pulling yourself back. So I feel like there's something holding you back, and I believe that is because we are in the full moon energy. We are actually in the full moon energy. So you might feel like you're more in the new moon energy. You may want to push yourself forward, as I say, because of that. Normally you would in a new moon energy, in the action taking energy. But the full moon is telling you just hold back for the time being. And this actually goes well with that, what I said about, you know, if someone is coming to you and they're being a bit blah blah blah, like wanting to get everything out and like wanting to kind of express themselves in a way that you don't really like or you find difficult, you might want to just pull back from them, and that's that pulling back. Okay, so you, instead of taking action and pushing yourself and moving forward and jumping to conclusions or jumping to reactions, just hold yourself back. Okay, and that, as I say, applies with anything you want to achieve at the moment as well. If you're wanting to push yourself forward, just pause, just hold yourself back, because the universe and the moon energy is telling you at the moment it's just not the right time to move forward, to take action, to react in the way that you want to react. Okay. Yeah, so then the next one we have is, what do you need to release? Now I feel like this is connected to this one. So as we're feeling like we want to push forward and we want to take action on things, the universe and the moon energy is actually saying no, just hold back, because there's something you need to release first. Now whether that's judgment, I feel like it's something to do with judgment. So maybe, you know, there is someone who is pushing your buttons, or you know, you want to express something. I feel like you can't take action on something else until you've released judgment either about yourself. It could be like that you're being quite critical to yourself, and that you need to think about this, and you need to really process this and see where you're kind of being hard on yourself. And you know, we're all hard on ourselves from, you know, it's just normal for us to be hard on ourselves. But just kind of be aware of it and just see if there's something that can be processed there. You may want to journal on it, you may want to just reflect on it, and just be, as I say, be kind to yourself. The compassion is coming through really strongly in this card, so really just, you know, try and be as kind to yourself as possible. I do actually mention a little bit of this in my podcast episode, in my episode 2 of my podcast, which I can pop in the description box or the comments wherever I post this video. So yeah, episode 2 I mentioned about kind of, if you're wanting to do something, if you're wanting to confront someone or tell, you know, express yourself in some way, or if, you know, someone wants to have a conversation with you, you may not feel ready, and that's because you probably need to release something first. And I feel it's to do with judgment. The word judgment keeps coming up, so just kind of be aware of that and bear that in mind. And then we've got, interestingly, we've got step out of our comfort zone as the last card. So I feel like this all needs to come first. So there needs to be like a pause, a reflection time, you know, releasing judgment or releasing whatever it is that's in the way, and, you know, giving yourself compassion and love and kind words and understanding and acceptance of where you're at as well. And then, you know, it's time to step out of your comfort zone, but it won't be until you feel comfortable first. I feel like you have to feel comfortable in yourself first. It will not happen. If not, it will not manifest the way you want it to. Okay, and as I say, I do talk about this in detail on my podcast on episode 2, so that kind of worked out well that I could mention that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna read the Chrysocolla card. So this is a Chrysocolla crystal for this moon cycle for this next 2 weeks. I'm just going to read out the description in the book of what this crystal will help you with, and what the energy is all about. So let me just find that. 16, where are you? Oh, I'll find it straight away. Okay, so essential meaning: speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, right speech. When you speak your truth, you are being true to your soul's desire to participate in the co-creation of a better world and a better life for you. Chrysocola's spirit message for clear, authentic speech that arises from your heart is this: the force of the conscious universe's love is here for you today as you choose to speak up and speak out, for you can be a clear channel for what needs to be said. Your voice is so very important, for you are a unique being with your own calling and destiny, and the conscious universe expresses truth through you. Practice choosing your words consciously as you voice a difficult truth or speak up on behalf of someone who has felt powerless for too long. Be assured that because of your commitment to heartfelt communication, your voice will ring out, cutting through your noise today. Relationship message. Trust and intimacy build when you have the courage to speak your truth. And today, Chrysocolla Spirit is here for you to support you in the right speech. Speak your truth as you see it, from the heart, using words that express the very best of you. Don't hold your tongue out of fear that you aren't enough or don't deserve to have your say. Practice telling the truth with love as a sign of respect for yourself and your experiences as you have lived them and your emotions as you have felt them. Claim your voice and use it wisely and honourably, for many truths make up the collective truth that we all share, and yours is no less valid than anyone else's and deserves to be heard. Prosperity message. We often remain silent because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or be embarrassed, but Chrysocolla Spirit has appeared to tell you that now is not the time to hold back your truth. Practice right speech, expressing yourself in a loving and honourable way as you discuss your business and financial dealings. Speak up about what you need and desire and what you are thinking and perceiving when it comes to the flow of money and your own desire to experience prosperity. You will be heard today. At the same time, recognise that any truths that you hear from others are their truths and have value for all. Listen carefully, setting aside any defensiveness and tuning into the heart of what others are saying. You can learn much today if you are willing, much that will help you in your quest to have a firm financial foundation. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Chrysocolla is an excellent stone to use when we need assistance in speaking up and speaking our truth. Meditation with this stone helps open and clear the throat chakra, allowing the words of the heart to rise up and be expressed. Chrysocolla teaches us to be aware that our words carry vibration through sound and asks us to be conscious of what vibration we are choosing to send out into the world. Okay, so that is your reading for this moon cycle. I hope it helped you. I hope it supported you well. Wherever you're watching this, if you're watching on Instagram, then thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube, if you want to contact me, if you want to get in touch for any readings or any healing sessions, follow me on any other social media. All the details will be in the description box. Okay, so thank you again, and I will see you on the next Moon Messages reading. Bye.